Get by so my friend, welcome back to a brand new video. Let's get right into it, bro. Cause I'm surprised not a lot of people are talking about this, and I feel like cause so much shit happened last Saturday. Cause you had Bam fighting, you had Alex Pereira, the whole UFC 303 fighting. You also had Theo fighting, and I'm pretty sure I'm missing one more other fights, but still there was a lot of fights. So I guess that's why it flew under the radar. But Nico out of Walsh, if you don't know, he fought, right? He fought the guy who he lost to, right? And so if we want to talk about his performance was okay. Like, bro still needs a lot of work. He was getting hit a lot that fight. He did knock him down, but he was getting hit a lot. And also his shoulder got dislocated. And I know a lot of people tend to hate on this motherfucker because his name. But like, hey, he at least pull up the fight to fight with a dislocated fucking shoulder. And he tried to pop that shit in. And hey, it wasn't a prettier fight, but he got the W. But it's not the fight we're talking about. What he said after the fight. This motherfucker said after the fight, he was like, because Steel Female was talking shit about him, right? And like, he's not a real boxer, all that shit. And Nico out of Walsh was like, yo, I am a real boxer. I chose, which number one, it's crazy talking shit to the guy who's fighting your card. That's crazy work, right? But Nico out of Walsh pretty much said that, yo, Jake Paul offered me millions of dollars to fight him. You heard me right. I'm 100% sure he said fight him, not to be on his card, to fight him. And I want to talk about that fucking shit. Now, I'm wondering, was this after the Mike Tyson fight? Did he offer him to fight them after the Mike Tyson fight? And it could very well be, because maybe they're like, oh, that's a Muhammad Ali. He has a Muhammad Ali fucking last name. AKA, they go profit. They go 100%. They'll go promote this at Jake Paul versus Muhammad Ali, which is crazy work. But they will 100% go to do that shit, right? But like, yo, if you don't know, Jake was going to fight at heavyweight, so I'm pretty sure they was going to beat the fight before Mike Tyson even happened. I don't think this was going to be the replacement fight as we have Mike Perry versus Jake Paul. Because if you don't know, Jake Paul had to cut to 230, gain 230. And now he has to cut to 205, right? And every time he fights at cruiserweight. And every time he's like, no, I always want to fight at 205 or 200. That's my limit. Motherfucking Nico out of Walsh waited at 156. He was supposed to weigh at 154. And of course, his unprofessional ass came overweight. But yeah. 156. So maybe it was going to be another Floyd Mayweather versus Logan Paul. If you don't know, remember Floyd Mayweather fought at a lower weight and Logan Paul fought at the bigger weight. But the whole thing was that Logan Paul had the rehydration clause, right? Maybe it's going to be like one of those shit, but that's fucking crazy if that fight happened, right? And it's interesting to see who will win that fight. Right? Like, let's talk about it. Because, first of all, it's crazy work that Jake Paul was trying to offer Nico out of Walsh to fight him, bro. Like, I don't even know if that fight would have been big. Maybe because the last name can sell you some pay-per-views. But the fact that you're fighting I'm pretty sure there's no way he was going to gain fucking 40 fucking or 50 fucking pounds to fight Jake Paul. 100% that was not going to fucking happen. Because he would pretty much ruin his fucking career for that fight, right? So that means they will probably go fight at different weights. So him at 200 and probably him at 165. You know, around 165, 168 most likely. They'd be like, oh, probably 168. 100% probably around 168. So he could be like, look, this is what I did to Nico out of Walsh. Imagine what I do with Canelo. Now, hold on. I'm not... in a million years, he won't be able to beat Canelo. But I'm saying his fucking fucked up mind, he's going to be like, look, I could beat Nico out of Walsh, a guy who's coming up 2 weight classes at 168. I could definitely beat Canelo. That's 100%. I feel like what could have happened. Now we don't know. He could have fought 154, him at 200, him at 160. But my guess is 168. Makes the most sense because you get, after you win, you get caught out Canelo saying all that, look who I fought, blah blah blah, all that shit. But let's actually talk about that fight, because it's crazy work that the weight difference will be crazy, right? But the fight itself, who will win that fight? Because I'm here thinking like Jake Paul actually could have won that fight. And I don't know why Nico Walsh didn't take that fight. He should have really took that fight, because that would have made you bread and everybody will be on your fucking side. Everybody will be cheering you to beat Jake Paul, so you would get more fans. But if we want to talk about this fight and what would have happened, I surely think Jake Paul would have won by knockout. Because as we literally saw last Saturday, Nico Walsh isn't really good with pressure fighters, right? And his guard is kind of fucked up. Because most of the time, when he's taking a shot, his hands are down. Like, he was taking some shot against his opponent. Like, he did knock down his opponent. He did win, but it was still a close fight. Like, after that knockdown, the fucking motherfucker kept fighting back, and he got him hurt. He got him wobble a few times. So imagine what Jake Paul would have done when they fought and it turned into a brawl. And we're going to see with Mike Perry versus Jake Paul. And we're going to see Jake Paul power too. So, like I said, if it was pre-Mike Tyson fight, then I feel like Nico Walsh has a greater chance. But after Mike Tyson, after gaining 230 pounds, I don't think this motherfucker. I think Jake Paul would have just overpressured Nico, and he would have knocked him out. Like, Jake Paul, he's not, like, you can say he's not a real boxer, but he does have some skills, and he does have knockout power, as we fucking see. His last 2 fights has been TKO. Granted, it hasn't been the best competition in fucking August and fucking Berlin, which is crazy, but still, it makes you think. And Nico Walsh hasn't been doing great. We all know that, right? He hasn't been doing great. His career has been an up and down. He literally has a loss already when he's been fighting journeymans, right? So if we're being honest, Nico Walsh, we really don't see his ceiling. Like, we really don't know what his ceiling is. I don't see him as a world champ. Again, remember, he fights at 154. Think about that, 154. Look how many great motherfuckers at 154. So it's really difficult to see how good he would turn out to be. But I feel like this Jake Paul would have been a great idea. Number one, get your name out more there. Because when you first got into the scene, we was like, oh, fucking Muhammad Ali, great grandson or grandson, right? Blah, blah, blah. Oh, shit, is this the next Muhammad Ali? Then we saw him fight. Then we was like, oh, shit. You sure that are you sure Muhammad Ali is your grandson? Are you sure it's not a fucking coincidence that you both got the last name? Because let's be honest, even though you have some people consider him the GOAT last name, he is nowhere near that level. And I don't think he will ever reach that level. And that's not his fault. Just his fault for having that last name. But yo, I would have fucked it. I like that matchup more against Mike Tyson. Because number one, it's kind of what KSI is doing too. If you don't know, KSI is fighting Amir Khan. But Amir Khan has been, retired for a few fucking years now. But the reason why he didn't take this fight, because he was supposed to fight KSI this August 31st, which we talked about in my other video. But he's taking time to get back in fighting shape. And we may see, my prediction, I think Amir Khan is going to win because he's taking some time to actually get back and fight shape. But it's interesting, right? Because that would have kind of been the same. Instead, it would have been a prospect versus Jake Paul. But with KSI, it's already a veteran who's retired. So it's kind of the same fucking thing. And like I said, Jake Paul and Ali should have took that fight. That would have been a great fight. It would have been what KSI is pretty much fucking doing with Amir Khan. And I think Amir Khan, like the Amir Khan we're going to see fight KSI can probably be Muhammad Ali, Nico Walsh right now. But like I said, he's taking the more pro boxer route. And hey man, like I said, He just needs to improve. He's nowhere near. I won't even say he's a contender. He's still a fucking prospect, bro. He's still a prospect. He's still growing. It's not like he's undefeated, bro. He has a loss. So, like I said, I feel like he should have took that fight. Like, he probably didn't take that fight because he kind of knew, like, holy shit, I may lose this. And if I lose, I feel like if Jake, no, who would have took that? Who would take that loss more? Because if I don't know, that's a good question. Who would that loss affect more, Jake Paul or Ali Walsh? In one hand, people go clown him like, yo, your grandpa is fucking Muhammad Ali, and you let Jake Paul fucking beat you. And the other hand, people just be laughing. Yeah, I feel like Nico Ali Walsh, it would have affected him way more if he would have lost. But still, money gets your name out, and you have a chance to beat Jake Paul, and gets hella fans if you beat Jake Paul. But like I said, we're not going to see that. Nico Ali Walsh said he declined it to find that on the card, which Teofimo, hey, bro, you should have never declined. In my opinion, he should never decline. He should have just fought him. But that's a whole shit. Like I said, I'm pretty sure it's to fight Jake Paul. It's not to be on the card, because no way Jake Paul will offer millions of dollars for Nico Ali Walsh to fight on his card. Because, number one, it'll be stupid for you not to take it, because literally H2O is doing the same thing. And also fucking Carmelo Martin, you know, the Floyd Mayweather kid, he was fighting that card too. So it makes no fucking sense for him to decline. So I'm pretty sure it is to fight him. But like I said, let me know what you think. Who you think would have won in this fucked up scenario. And yeah, see you guys next time. Peace.